21 minutes to 8 on Mark Murphy at breakfast. It's a Friday morning, and he's on the line again. It's Brian in Melton. Good morning, Brian.
Morning, Leslie.
It's Mark.
The sun is out again, boy. I tell you what, we're on a good thing now, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
I put all my pullovers away yesterday. I said to Rosemary, they're going away now. This is it. Here we go. I do like a nice Suffolk sunny morning, don't you? That put a spring in your step, doesn't it?
It does. It gets you fired up for the day ahead, doesn't it? And of course,
it's in a good mood to start the days we mean to go on.
And it's Suffolk Day this weekend.
Yes, Suffolk Day on
Sunday.
Suffolk Day on Sunday, and I don't know what we're doing yet. But we're going to do something. I don't know what. Have you got any suggestions?
Well, because we can't really go out and about like we used to. Maybe you could have a nice glass of.
No, we can't. You can't do half what you were going to do, can you?
No, I can't. No, but
no.
We can all raise a glass of Suffolk beer. Maybe have a glass of beer or
cider.
Cider, yeah. Rosemary could have a nice glass of wine. Mother could have a little shandy or something.
Your Adnams.
Yep.
Because that's Suffolk, innit?
It is, yeah.
I don't mind a drop of the old Adnams, I have to say. I quite like that old Gush ship. That's all right, innit?
What was it called?
Gush ship.
That's a very popular beer, that one.
Oh, yeah, that's all right. I don't mind it. I don't mind a little drop of that. Sometimes I quite like it sometimes with a little bit of lemonade on top. They call it a tops, don't they?
They do, yes, a ghost ship tops, yes.
Ghost ship tops. That's all right. That go down nice.
Well, you could have some fish and chips from the fish bar at the weekend, couldn't you, in Melton?
I don't know if I'm allowed down there again after what happened on Thursday.
What happened?
Well, I'm in the doghouse again.
Really? What have you done, Brian?
Well, that ain't exactly my fault, but see, Rosemary, she got her friend called Margaret.
Yes.
I don't know if you met Margaret or not.
Not yet, no.
She's got a gammy leg.
Has she?
You sort of have to slow down. If you go out anywhere, you have to take it easy because she have a job keeping up. And Rosemary do like to have a yarn with her once a week. They normally try and because they ain't seen a lot of each other.
Oh, I know, a lot of catching up to do.
Since we've been in the lockdown, once they start yakking, normally you can't shut them up. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I do, Brian, yes.
I know she used to come over and sit in the garden, because Mother is in Rosemary's house, of course.
Yes.
And we used to sit out, and we could, with them two, they would sit there and they'd yak and they'd gossip and they'd chew over the old cud. And I tell you what, we used to learn a lot sitting there that we didn't know about other people we knew now. But, so, anyway, she'd made arrangements. She was going to greet Margaret with a gammy leg.
Yep.
And go for a little walk and a catch-up. So she say to me, you'll have to sort your own lunch out. Well, that weren't a problem, because I said to Mother, I said, do you want a bit of rock eel? I'll go down to the Melton Fish Bar, and I'll have a Taylor card, and you can have a bit of rock eel. So, anyway, what it is, Leslie,
Mark,
is she will, not Mother, Rosemary, she will keep dipping into my little bag. Now, I have a bag, right, and I keep it in the lounge, in the sitting room, and it's got like little treats in there for me. And I do like to sit at night, and I like a bit of Yorkie. I don't know about you.
Oh, they're very nice.
I like a little bit of chocolate at night. I like all chocolate, but I do like a bit of Yorkie.
Yes.
That's thick in it.
It is, yes.
You know, and you can suck on that for a little while, and that gets soft. Before you, and then I have soft nugget. That's lovely. I do like a little bit. I don't like the old raisin one.
No, it's not the same, is it? You like the traditional.
Only like the proper one. You know, the proper chocolate.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, I get it out, and I say to her, "Do you want me to get you anything from the pantry?" No. So I'll sit down, and whenever I get it out, she'll go, "I'll have a bit of that." So she's slowly been devouring my supply of Yorkies.
Oh dear.
And I had a bounty in there that went missing. She said that weren't. I found the rapper in the bin. I know damn well that weren't me. It weren't the dog. The dog can't undo the ruddy rapper, can it?
No, it can't.
And it won't be Mother because she's in the other place. So anyway, I thought, well, I know where can I hide this? So I was looking about. I went out in the shed, in our shed, not in Rosemary's shed.
Yep.
I don't want you to think I'm going poking a bit in her area.
Shed, yes.
I went out in the garage, and what I done, I put I hid it in the tumble dryer. Because we have to keep the tumble dryer in the shed because of they can catch fire, can't they?
Yes, they can, yes. So you put the chocolate in the tumble dryer for safety?
I bet you don't know where that is. So anyway, look, I went down and got the chips. I left, and I said, well, you won't be here when I get home. And I went down the Melton fish bar because I was going to have a tail of cod.
Yep.
And Mother was going to have a bit of rock eel.
Yep.
Well, I get down there. Of course, I'd no sooner gone, and she was getting ready. So she went out in a rush. She put this was Rosemary.
Yes.
She put a bra in, flung it in the tumble dryer with a couple of towels and turned it on.
Oh no!
Well, because you know what happened, don't you?
What happened?
Well, it melted, didn't it? Next thing you know, I come home and she's spitting feathers. She got the huff. So she said to me, what the hell is this all over my bra? So I had a look and I say, well, that's a Yorkie. She said, well, I said, well, what the hell are you doing going out in there? I should have put the key somewhere. I always leave it in the door because I think if anyone want to go in there and get anything, because, you know, neighbour Marcus, he sometimes come round and he
yes,
gets
he does.
shears.
Yes.
He borrow mine. Because I got them extendable ones.
Have you?
Do you know what I mean?
No.
That you sort of pull the handles and they go up a bit, whereas he's got these old ones he can't quite reach. Anyway, where was I, Leslie?
So you've messed. Her bra is covered in chocolate.
She reckon I've got to buy her a new brassiere.
Do you know what size?
Huh?
Do you know what size you have to get?
Well, she's quite buxom. I don't know what size, but can you do you know? Because she only buy Marks and Spencer's knickers.
Yep.
And she only wear the brassieres from because she get them all measured. You see, they do that there, don't they?
Yes, apparently so.
Do you know if the Marks and Spencers is open at the minute? Because she weren't very happy, I can tell you. So I say to her, I said, don't worry. I said, we'll take a little jaunt down when they're open, and I will buy you a new brassiere. And she said, well, if you can, I'll buy you a Yorkie. So we're sort of struck a happy. The towel's no good. The towel's got to go.
Well, I'll tell you what, M&S is open.
On there, that look as if you messed yourself. That looked terrible.
Oh, get rid of that. Mark's is open. But I don't think they can do measuring at the moment because of social distancing. I don't think they'll be able to get close to her to measure her.
Well, what's she going to do then? I suppose if she take the bra that's got the chocolate on it.
Yep.
They can do the same size.
Yeah, they can check the label, can't they? Yes.
Yeah.
Well, look, I'm glad you've got that sorted out. Have a lovely weekend, and let us know how the shopping trip goes, won't you?
We're probably going to make some Suffolk rusks.
Yes. Georgie Jameson's got some of those for her programme at the weekend.
Does she make them?
She does, yeah. Cool, they're dry old things. I'm not a fan of Suffolk rusks. They're too dry.
The dry ones. No. There's two ways to make Suffolk rusk, Leslie.
Mark.
One is you've got to mix it well. If you rush it, they crack and they're dry. You have to take your time when you're making a Suffolk rusk. Mother taught me that. Crikey, going back a lot of years. My father Herbert, he always said her rusks were the best. And I tell you what, take a lot of beating.
Well, rustle some of them up for Suffolk weekend.
Yeah, I might do it.
All right, Brian.
I'll see how I get on. If the weather's nice, I shall want to sit out in the garden.
Okay, and watch out for that seagull if you do.
Yeah, I ain't seen that for a while now. I don't know if someone's had it.
I'm not surprised if you chased it with a plank of wood.
Brian, be back down the beach now.
Yeah, where it belongs. Thank you very much. Have a lovely weekend, won't you?
Yeah, cheerio, Leslie.
It's